workshop is called Songs of Inspiration. And it's called Songs of Inspiration because I thought that it's a great way for my cast to express themselves about people who have inspired them in their lives to come out and sing the songs that they are going to sing. I started thinking about this workshop last February, really shortly after I did Smokey Joe's, and I thought this was a great follow-up to really put out there and allow you guys to enjoy. We got a very special presentation planned during the last number as a little bit of a tribute. I'm not going to give too much away. I'll kind of talk about that when we get there. But I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as we present to you Songs of Inspiration.
It's an old, well, not that old song, but it's from the first album by Tom Waits, who wrote it in 1973. The album's called Closing Time. The song is called Little Trip to Heaven. And he was 23 at the time when he wrote it, which is kind of amazing to me now. And it's just a sweet song.
In singing it and why it's inspiring. So this song kind of pretty much sums up sort of my take on life and sort of how you survive some of the good stuff and the bad stuff. Especially as you get older, you do a lot of looking back and a lot of looking forward, and this for me pretty much is how I kind of move forward and survive. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad, but the world goes round. Sometimes you lose every nickel you've had, but the world goes round. Sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces, but that doesn't alter a thing. Take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a fall, and a spring. And sometimes a friend starts to treat you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Somebody loses and somebody wins, and one day it's kicks, then it's kicks in the shins, but the planet spins and the world goes round and round. The world goes round. The world goes round. Sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces, but that doesn't matter at all. Take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a spring, and a fall. And sometimes a friend starts treating you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Somebody loses and somebody wins, and one day it's kicked, then it's kicks in the shins, but the planet spins and the world goes round and around and round and around and round. The world goes round and round and round and
Before I start my little spiel, I would just like to take a moment to remember a guild member who passed away this week. Mary Lenahan, I don't know if any of you know her, some of you probably do. I just learned it recently, and she always had a smile on her face, and that was great. It was always great to see her. She worked backstage a lot, and I really don't know what other shows she was in, but she was in our little mini production of Grease, because she always wanted to play Sandy. And so I'm really happy that she got to do that, and I just thought that was something that I should mention. before I go into this silly song, so there is a group, a nonprofit group called Lipstick Angels, Lipstick Angels, and their motto is to transform and heal through beauty. And what they do is go into hospitals and they do makeovers and soothing skin treatments for cancer patients. So I did think that that was a great inspiration. Also, this song is from La Cajafol, and two past guild members that are not with us any longer, Andy Graham and Eileen Minna. We used to sit and talk about doing that show forever because they really would have loved to do that show, but unfortunately they will not get a chance. So anyway, this song is a lot less about makeup than it is about doing what it is that you need to do to perk yourself up. And besides that, I figure I've inspired a few drag queens along the way. When life is a real bitch again, and my old sense of humor has up and gone, I turn on a new switch again and put a little more mascara on. When I count my crow's feet again and tire of this perpetual marathon, I step to a new beat again and put a little more mascara on. And everything's sparkle dust, bugle bead, ostrich blooms. It's worth sucking in my gut and girdling my rear. When everything's ravishing, sensual, beautiful, the world that I'm looking at is beautiful too. When everything slides down the old tube again, and my old self-esteem has begun to drift, I put in my fake boobs again, and literally give myself a lift. So when it's cold and when it's bleak, I simply rouge the other cheek and I can face another day. Slipper satin lingerie to make depression disappear. I screw some rhinestones in my ear and put my brooches and tiara and a little more mascara
So the next song is a duet. I'm doing this duet with Stacy, and I find this song inspiring because although it takes place in the mid-1980s, the two characters find the courage to let each other one know what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And as I've gotten older, I found that it's good to express yourself, otherwise you may be missing out on great opportunities.
Good morning, Wendell.
Good morning, Scarlett Jean.
Did you get Nintendo?
It comes out next week.
Oh.
How was your weekend, Scarlett Jean?
I folded socks.
Good. I might see you later when I make copies.
You have to make copies today?
I don't know. Maybe. Scarlett Jean.
Yes.
You sit at your reception desk, looking oh so statuesque. for the deliveries. Well, sign for my heart, pretty please. I've had you on my mind, you see, since this temp job was assigned to me. Make my workday dreams come true, and let me take you to my cubicle of love. I want you every day, from 9 to 5. Cubicle of love, insert my big hard disk into your floppy drive. I fill your coffee cup with cream, 'cause it's you I'm dreaming of. Like an envelope in our cubicle of love.
Wendell, I don't know how to respond. I don't know what to say. Well, you're a temporary hire, but you started an eternal fire. You time your TPS reports, and you got me feeling out of sorts. You act like no one ever sees. Whoa, caress those keyboard keys. Whoa, and you're so smart and debonair. Whoa, so boy, stop playing solitaire. Whoa, don't you know it's not a crime to put in for some overtime? Our partnership is long past due, so won't you take me to your cubicle of love? Take me away from this sheer office hell. Cubicle of love, open my spreadsheet like in Microsoft Excel. Bend me like a rubber band, and we'll fit like hand in glove. Blink like two paper clips in our cubicle of love. It's hard to hide this feeling, but the passion prevails.
Baby, we're the envy of everyone in sales.
I can't fight the temptation of an office romance.
I'll transfer all your phone calls directly to my hands.
Let's get into the earth like a database will burst.
Got this feeling so right, I can stalk you all night. Let's come to these corporate forces and employ all our human resources. Cubicle of love, we will reach fantastic heights. The fluorescent lights above, they will outshine the stars in our cubicle of love.
Think like two paper clips,
Stuck like two post-it notes,
punched and inch
spooning and spiral bound,
stapled
together there in our cubicle of Scarlett Jean, will you help me make those copies?
Oh, yes. First we gotta put back the mics.
Well, I met Jan Kurz back in 1982. Those of you who don't know her, she was Leonian who taught voice lessons to pretty much most of the students here in Leonia. But I picked this song because she introduced me to it. And she said, well, you have that barbecue quality about your voice. I was like, oh, well, thank you very much, that's really nice. who's Barbara Cook? Well, I eventually did, figure out who Barbara Cook was. But she inspired me a lot. How can you not be inspired by Jack?
So this is a program about inspiration, and one of my greatest inspirations is my daughter, Sarah Lindsay Mould, who at the age of 12 was diagnosed with a deadly disease, type 1 diabetes. And from that moment on, her life and our life changed forever. But over time, and with a lot of trial and error, she's learned to manage all the ins and outs of dealing with this terrible disease. And though it still continually gives her struggles and challenges, she deals with it magnificently, because in her heart, she knows. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows till there's none. When I think of a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, when you walk through a storm, keep your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow. You're only a day away. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. It's only a day away. This next song is an anthem to all of those who are outcasts and feel like they don't fit in. Now we do. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say,
should never take for granted. I never thought that there could be a love like yours and mine. I never dreamed that I would see the day that I would find a love that feels so right. But here we are tonight, and now the only thing we really need is time. We live on borrowed time. No one can be sure when the loan will finally come due. But I'm loving all of mine. I know what time is for. I've borrowed it so I can spend it all right here with you. There was a time when I believed that life held guarantees. There was a time when I was sure my future was secure. But life had other plans. The future's in God's hands, and knowing that has let me live and love you more. We live on borrowed time. Yesterday is past. Tomorrow seems a million miles away. But I promise you that I'm gonna make love last by living every moment, every hour, every day. Now we may have a year, and we may have a lifetime. No one can be certain what the future will allow. But you and I are here, and this time is the right time. One thing that I know is that we have each other now. And now we live on borrowed time. Let's celebrate and sing as we walk bravely into the unknown. And we're gonna be just fine. Whatever life will bring, we'll face it all together, and we'll never be alone. We may not have forever, but the time we have's our own.
Okay, so my song Inspiration comes from my favorite artist, Kelly Clarkson, and this song is called Breakaway. It's a song actually written by Avril Lavigne, but her record label, I believe, did not think it was suited for her, so they actually then offered Kelly Clarkson the right to sing the song, and of course it became a big hit for Kelly shortly after she won American Idol back in 2002. This song was featured in the Princess Diaries 2 soundtrack with the gorgeous woman Julie Andrews, and I'd like to sing Breakaway for you right now. Grew up in a small town. When the rain would fall down, I just stare out my window, dreaming of what could be. If I ended up happy, I would pray. I would honor some past guild members that have passed on, that have been an inspiration to the Players Guild, an inspiration to us to come out here and do what we love to do. And we've also included some family members that have inspired us to go out and perform. And we invite you now, during this last number, I Will Remember You, to take a look at the projection screen behind us so you can see those lovely pictures that we've compiled as we remember those. We sing for you now, I Will Remember You.
Don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness there inside you makes you feel so but I see your truth.